And we welcome you to the Get Sports Complex for the Prep A Boys Lacrosse Championship. The Lawrenceville Big Red hosting the Hun School Raiders, two of the top lacrosse teams in New Jersey, squaring off here in the state title game. A Route 206 showdown here at the Lawrenceville School. Simon Rose here with you, live on the Strive Network. Glad you could join us here for what's going to be a fun one. The Big Red and the Raiders doing battle. And we will jump right into the pregame show. We'll look at our starting lineups as you see the teams on the field. And we'll start with Lawrenceville.
Congrats.
And the home team will have Will All, Ben Burke, and Will Cabrera to start at the attack positions. Matt D'Angelo, Muhammad Jakite, and Jake Robertson in the midfield. And the defenders, Ben Baranker, John Whiting, Mark Rakowski. Ryan Verducci in net. Toby Bergdorf out with an injury that he sustained during the Brunswick game. So big storyline there is the new goalkeeper or goaltender in Ryan Verducci. Hun School on the other side. Dubner, Kay, and Cowan up top. Salcido, Tolmy, and Fitzgerald in the midfield, who's at the face-off X. Ruddy, Fake, and Renna at defense, and Gib Versfeld, also a captain on the team, between the pipes. Ready to get going here. Lawrenceville with Matt Angelo at the X will get it started. And we're off. It is won by the Hun School Raiders. Hun moving right to left, coming out in the red jerseys. And on the other way, the Lawrenceville Big Red playing in their home whites. Similar color scheme for both the teams, as it is the Hun School who controls here their first offensive look. As taking it into the corner, John Salcido, the captain of the squad, 5'11", 185, Little Silver, New Jersey. And back up top, it'll be Grant Hansen, the midi to probe here. Hun School 6-5 this year. Did play Lawrenceville earlier in the season. That was a 17-10 loss to the Lawrenceville Big Red. That was in Princeton. Just about 4 miles up the road where these two schools hail from, as that's the first save made by Lawrenceville. Versfeld, Ryan Verducci makes the save. And Ryan Verducci is able to clear away, and now Lawrenceville gets their first look offensively. A very potent offense, the number 2 ranked Lawrenceville Big Red in terms of RPI. And the number 1 school in the preps, as the most recent rankings were released today. Hun number 3, Princeton Day School number 2. As Lawrenceville looks patient here, it's behind the cage, Will Cabrera motioning for his teammate Connor McDonough to come into open space, and McDonough receives. Here's McDonough. A pass down low wouldn't go. They couldn't connect, as picking it up the Hun School's goaltender, the 6'4", 190 senior from Langhorne, Pennsylvania, Gib Versfeld. And Versfeld able to hit his man in stride. And here comes the Hun the other way. This shot is saved. Verducci with 2 clean saves, no rebounds. And now it's Lawrenceville heading the other way, left to right. Ben Burke shoots. This low shot taken away. Solid goaltending so far, as Versfeld, again, patiently waits to give this one away. We are in the first quarter here. Just 3 minutes in as a turnover is caused, and here comes Lawrenceville on their home field in the turf. What a pass and a goal! Will all camping out in front, and that is how you score quick. The Big Red on the board first. As we get one more look here, it starts with a turnover. Look at this pass. Beautifully done. So Lawrenceville scores first. Will all. And we go back to the X. Battled for and brought in by the Hunt School. Sam Schulter. And now a shot that goes high and backed up by Hun. On net by Andrew Kay. It's number 23, Bradley Finnegan. Finnegan goes behind the cage. The defense by Ben Baranker of Lawrenceville. The spin move by Trevor Dubner. Dubner still with it behind the net. Dubner now makes his move, looking to the net. No shot angle there. Now is able to pass it across the goal mouth. Behind the cage, this one is cut off. The pass by Devin Cowan, and a good start to the game for the new goaltender in Ryan Verducci, senior from Alexandria, Virginia. John Whiting, the defender, gets it up ahead. And now it's Lawrenceville with it here. An early goal, Will all scores. Sam Schluter. Excuse me, Brendan Egan. Very patient so far, these Lawrenceville Big Red. Harrison Bardwell leading the team in goals. And now back off to Will Cabrera. A lot of weapons on both teams. Cabrera, oh, great move. And he gets the shot on, but it goes high and wide. Backed up by Lawrenceville. And Will all will reset here for the Big Red. Turned over, here comes Hun. Wheels by Chris Lasitra. And Lasitra looks to his left, gets it off to Andrew Kay. Kay coming middle and holds up. They'll set up the offense. Looked at right now by John Whiting, number 37, the defender. And they'll start with Trevor Dubner. Dubner being righted across by Ben Baranker. And it pops back out. Lasitra. Out to the midfield. It's Schluter. Defender makes a run and then goes back to his position on defense. Now it's Trevor Dubner behind the net making a move. Dubner spinning, and that one came off awkwardly out of his stick, but it is backed up by the Hunt School's Devin Cowan and brought back in. It's about 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. 1-0 lead for the Lawrenceville Big Red here in the Prep A Championship. Grant Hansen. Midi goes back up top. Now it's John Salcido. Captain from Little Silver, New Jersey. A shot comes on. It goes wide. Loose ball. Shuffled out of bounds, and it's Lawrenceville, big red ball. Lawrenceville coached by Alan Fitzpatrick, class of 1973 here in Lawrenceville, and the Hun School coached by M.V. Whitlow in his 5th season at the helm with the Raiders. The Raiders, the only team in the last 13 years besides Lawrenceville to win the Prep Championship. It's been a heck of a run for the Big Red on the lacrosse field. Will Rice receives back. And now Thomas Eretz. Ben Burke makes a move, quick pass. And it's Will Rice, and he bounces one in. It's 2-0, Lawrenceville. Good offense here. And you can see how pumped up Will Rice was after scoring that goal. So 2 goals by Lawrenceville, 1 by All, 1 by Rice. And we've got another face-off. Scooped up by the Big Red, only momentarily as it's still loose, and saving that one from going out of bounds. And able to set up all the offense. Credit Bentley All with keeping that one alive. And now Harrison Burke trying to shuffle one through, backhand, and he beat the keeper. One more look here at another Lawrenceville goal. Yeah, it's a good move. So 3:44 left in the first quarter. And the score is 3-0. Lawrenceville wins another face-off. They've got the early momentum. 3 goals here in the first quarter. A couple of good chances for Hun, but 2 good saves by Verducci. And they have not gotten on the board, and now Lawrenceville feeling pretty good by setting up their offense here. Here's a recent goal scorer in Harrison Bardwell. He almost scored again. That one off the pipe. It'll be Lawrenceville ball. They've been winning the 50-50 battles, if you will, in the early going here. As the Big Reds start with John Whiting. 6-footer from San Francisco. Comes across the green to the near side and is able to bring it into the offensive zone. Ben Burke shoots, and that save, good one, is made by Gib Versfeld. Good chance for Cabrera. It is backed up by Lawrenceville with 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. Goals by All, Rice, and Bardwell. Will All chasing that one down, picking it up. Behind the cage, Will Cabrera. Now it's Errett making a move. He has it chopped out of his stick by Bryce Tolmie. And Bardwell making his way all the way in, but could not get it past Versfeld. And now it's Hun looking to answer. Sometimes you just need that first goal to break the ice. Good move by Kay. Finds an open man across the way, and it's going to roll all the way out of bounds as he could not connect with Devin Cowan. Another turnover. So Hun with a good chance. As a flag will come out as well. And now it'll be the Hun school with good offense as that one squeaks away, and it's picked up by Lawrenceville, and the penalty will be called. The call is offside against the Lawrenceville Big Red. So an extra man opportunity. You got to look at Alan Fitzpatrick. Talking it over with the guilty party. Connor McDonough. And he will take a knee in the penalty area. Here's a chance for the Hun school. Extra man opportunity, the first one for either team on the game. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. 3-0 Lawrenceville. Hun threatening here. That pass goes away. Hun claiming it's deflected. They're not going to get that call. It's going to be Lawrenceville ball. And now we're going to get another referee coming over to overrule the initial call. And it will be Hun ball. Actually a pretty big call here with 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's Hansen. Trevor Dubner eyeing his options. Andrew Kay now. Kay spinning. Ben Baranker staying right with him. So Hun forced all the way back out. Grant Hansen will give it another go. Muhammad Jakite guarding. Lasitra able to get the shot away as the buzzer sounds. That's going to do it for the first quarter as Lawrenceville scores 3. And they lead 3-0 here in the Prep A Championship. It's live high school lacrosse here on the Strive Network. Now let's just keep it right here since we didn't get a chance to meet our coaches. We're going to do that right now. We're going to go into the coaches' corner and meet both guys. MV Whitlow, head coach since 2013 at the Hun School of Princeton. 2015, Times of Trenton Coach of the Year. That was when the Lawrenceville Big Red did not win the Prep A title. That was when Hun won back in 2015. So MV Whitlow doing a really nice job. Member of the 1995 Philadelphia Wings. I think I had a birthday party at a Wings game back in the day, so I think I saw MV Whitlow play back at the Spectrum. Box lacrosse, fun sport to watch. MV Whitlow, a phenomenal coach for the Hun School of Princeton. Alan Fitzpatrick, he is a graduate of Lawrenceville 1973, has been around for such a long time and has created such a great, has been the head of such a great program here for decades and decades. 12 straight Prep A titles from 2002 to 2014. Of course, they won last year as well. Single-season assist record at Middlebury, so he was a good player in his own right. And we have met both of the coaches here in the Prep Championship. So we'll start the second quarter. 3-0 Lawrenceville leading. Lawrenceville getting goals from Will All, his 29th of the year. Harrison Bardwell and Will Rice.
Let's go, Edge.
So the team switched sides. It's now heading left to right, the Hunt School of Princeton. First faceoff won by Lawrenceville. They had the faceoff advantage in the first quarter, and that helped them with a couple more opportunities, as they have looked as advertised here in this game. Biggest question mark for the Big Red is between the pipes, having to make up for the loss of their starting goaltender, but so far Ryan Verducci has been phenomenal. Only had to make a couple of saves, but they were two good ones. And their attack has been good. However, they do turn it over here, or get close to turning it over, as it's picked up by Ben Burke. Burke trying to connect with Will All, and swept forward by Hun. And that's going to be a violation against Lawrenceville. So Hun will have clean possession. Weaving through the midfield is Jack Ruddy of Hun, and he draws a flag. Well, let's see. We'll wait the call. It's a slash against Lawrenceville. So a full minute of extra man opportunity here for MV Whitlow's big Hunt School Raiders. Second extra man opportunity. They did not score at the end of the first quarter when they had a chance to. But down 3-0. And lacrosse being a very momentum-driven sport, a goal would help the Raiders to feel pretty good. As it's Salcido. And now Dubner. Quick passing from Hun, and a goal for Hun as Andrew Kay weaves his way in and puts it past the goaltender in Verducci, and the Raiders are on the board. It is 3-1. We got one more look here. The best offensive movement we've seen from the Raiders thus far, and a great move down low by Kay. Andrew Kay's 16th goal of the year, 30th point of the year. 5'7" senior from Wall Township, New Jersey. I'll start on the face-off here, so it'll be Lawrenceville ball. We are 2 minutes into the second quarter. Lawrenceville with the first 3 goals, all coming in the first frame. And the most recent goal scored by Hun. And they're within 2. But it's the Big Red with it. Will pass behind the cage. And comes to the near side, Fred Camerzell. Harrison Bardwell, who scored on a beautiful shot early on. 45th goal of the year. Now gives off to Connor McDonough. Back to Bardwell. The attack bin gets a lefty shot on, and it is well wide, but backed up by Will Cabrera behind the net. Cabrera bringing it in. Cabrera going towards the net, trying to spin and get a shooting angle. Unable to do so. Now he's doubled. Still somehow has it in his stick, and he gets it to an open man and Will All. Now All being shoved hard by Brett Renna. Wall makes it in, but he is denied right at the cage by the goaltender for Hun. Give Versfeld with another point-blank save, and he keeps it a 3-1 deficit for the Raiders and secures possession as Salcido brings it into the offensive zone. The captain finds Trevor Dubner, and it's Andrew Kay. Hun pulls it back as they allow some substitutions to get in, get the right bodies on the field. Bryce Talmy has it here on the near side. Talmy finds a man in the middle, a great feed, and a behind-the-back shot almost went, but it didn't go down by Grant Hansen. Oh, almost a highlight reel goal there for Hun. Instead, it goes as a near miss, a near make, and it is still 3-1. Lawrenceville has it. Shot comes on. Versfeld bobbles it, but is able to turn around and stop that one from going in the net. Finds a man in the middle, Jonathan Berndorf. Berndorf trying to get it ahead. A loose ball being fought for at the red line. Kick back to midfield where John Salcido was waiting, and now numbers for Hun. Devin Cowan goes back to Dubner. Trevor Dubner working on Baranker. Start all the way at the top, making a cut. John Berndorf. Nice pass. And a hit from behind. Good defense by Lawrenceville. They're not making anything easy as tight-roping the end line and not able to stay in Devin Cowan. A lot of cheers here at the Lawrenceville school from the hometown faithful, liking what they're seeing on the defensive end. A little sloppy here as they are able to control. Here's Lawrenceville with Will All. All shaking as multiple flags come out. And these flags will be against Hun, but it is a goal for Lawrenceville before they can call them. Will Rice with his second goal. It is 4-1 Lawrenceville as we get one more look here at Will Rice. Falling down, able to find it, find the space on the far post. So no penalties end up getting enforced after Lawrenceville scores, after the flags come out. And we are back to the face-off X, where Matt Angelo does battle for Lawrenceville. Nice work by the Hun School. Andrew Kay doing very well there to secure possession. And now Andrew Kay runs all the way near the end line. Gives to Trevor Dubner. Those two have been on the field for most all of this game so far for the Raiders. Top scorers for the Hun School of Princeton. Under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Hun down by 3, number 3 with the ball, and Christopher LaCitra. Citra spinning off his man. Bentley all at the top. And now Trevor Dubner working on Tommy Bavuso. Good work by Bavuso. Dubner with no room, but he still gets the shot away, and a good save is made. Wow, Dubner with no room to work still somehow got a competitive shot off. But a good save made by the goaltender and Ryan Verducci. And here's some good wheels for number 14 and Will Rice. 2 goals on the game so far for Will. And Lawrenceville sets up with Thomas Arrett. Will All. And behind the cage, Ben Burke. Under 5 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. It's the Prep A Championship here on the Strive Network, and it's nearly another goal for Lawrenceville, but it goes wide as trying to shove that one home, Ben Burke. Now it's Cabrera. Good defense provided by Hans Chris Fake. He's the captain. Loose in front and a whistle. It's going to go against Lawrenceville. A lot of bodies going flying on that sequence. Quick restart though. Here's the Hun School with wheels the other way. And going coast to coast, nearly getting the goal, the Hun School's John Salcido, but picked up by Devin Cowie. Whistle will stop play for the moment, and a timeout is called by the Hun School of Princeton. Good action here, 4:10 to go, 4-1 the score. Lawrenceville here on their home field, leading 4-1. Let's look at that recent schedule for the Lawrenceville Big Reds, see what kind of form they've been in. Coming off an 18-8 win against the Hill School. Playing Deerfield Academy and losing there 17-4. It's one thing about a competitive program, you know that Coach Fitzpatrick's going to schedule as many high-quality opponents as possible. Defeating Blair this year, 21-1. Albany Academy, 18-3, and St. Augustine, 11-10. So Lawrenceville, winners of 4 of their last 5, 14-5 overall, are the Big Red of Lawrenceville, the number 2 team in New Jersey, according to RPI. Hun School no slouch, number 18 on that same list. So it'll be Hun School with possession after the MV Whitlow timeout. We'll look at the Hun recent schedule a little later on. .410 to go here in quarter number 2. Andrew Kay. Salcido. To Dubner. Dubner again. Quick pass to Salcido. Sidewinding shot goes wide. Who wins the race? It's Lawrenceville who does. And Muhammad Jakite, a junior from Northampton, Pennsylvania, wins the race. It's those little battles that help to win lacrosse games, make championship teams. And it secures another possession here for Lawrenceville, already with a 3-goal lead, just over 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Big Red certainly in no particular hurry now. Harrison Bardwell. And Brandon Egan. Now behind the cage, Ben Burke. Spinning off his man. Able to find a man right in front, Will All, but chopped away by the Huns defense. And some good wheels by Christopher Fake. Good offensive defender. And Lawrenceville gets back well and forces Hun back into their offense. Here's Bryce Talmy. Talmy has it shoved out of his stick. Harrison Bardwell, the midfielder. Passes ahead. And it was nearly a great chance for Lawrenceville. They still might not be out of the woods yet, the Hun school. But they are now, as the hold is called against Lawrenceville. Now Bardwell nearly turning a forced turnover into a very quick goal. But Hun able to dodge that bullet. Here's Salcido. Doubled. And they're going to call Salcido for the violation. Good defense by the two Lawrenceville defenders. Bentley All and John Whiting combining to make things difficult. Will Rice and Tom Merritt from Basking Ridge, New Jersey. Will Cabrera from Scarsdale, New York. Far side, Thomas Errett again. Working around the perimeter here. And now making his move, Ben Burke. Burke muscling his way through, and it did not go down. Rolled across the goal line and picked up by Hun. So close to it being 5-1. Instead, it's Hun with possession here, just about a minute to go. As a timeout is called by the Hun School of Princeton. So another timeout called by MV Whitlow. His team down by 3. Let's take a look at the Hun School's recent schedule. There are those Raiders, defeating Hill 14-2 and Petty 17-2. Or losing to Haverford 14-9, Brunswick 13-7. They played Petty back on April 20th as well. Hun School, the defending Maple League champions. Of course, the Hun School plays Lawrenceville in the Maple League in most sports. Here in lacrosse, Lawrenceville goes with the Interac conference in the Philadelphia area, which includes schools like the Haverford School, which is on the Raiders schedule. The Hun School in good form here. And we've seen some good opportunities, especially in the last couple of minutes. They've been able to get their offense feeling a little bit better. Lone goal scored by Andrew Kay. And MV Whitlow surely drawing something up here. His team goes into the locker room, or at least the halftime huddle, down by 2. You're feeling pretty good based on the amount of chances that Lawrenceville's had. Hun has had some good play out of their goaltender, Gib Versfeld. Got a big body, 6'4", 190 from Langhorne, Pennsylvania. There he is. And you need a big body to fill out the cage, and the Raiders have that in Versfeld. One of the captains on the squad, as well as John Salcido and Christopher Fake. And after the timeout, we are back to the action. 55 seconds to go and counting. As it's Andrew Kay. Bentley All shoves him back. And now it's Kay again. Kay with a shot. And an easy save by Verducci. Saw it the whole way. Lawrenceville with numbers. Long shot goes wide by Jake Robertson, the long stick midfielder. backed up by Lawrenceville. They will call timeout now. And with 22 seconds, it'll be the Big Red, as we do get one more look here. And here's a timeout. 14 seconds to go. We didn't look at our Strive spotlight, so we're going to do that right now. Lawrenceville Big Red, we're going to spotlight the leading goal scorer in Harrison Bardwell. Somewhere in that huddle is Bardwell. 44 goals this season, now 45, which leads the team. He scored 5 goals in 3 of the last 4 games. 4 games overall this season from Wilton, Connecticut. And when you're scoring, when you're the leading goal scorer on one of the top teams in the state, you get a chance to be in the Strive spotlight. As the Big Red get sent back out for the remaining 21.8 seconds. As we wait Hun to break the huddle. Ben Burke's got the ball on his stick as the whistle blows, and they're off and running. Burke with a quick chance, and it nearly went down, but wide it goes and backed up by Lawrenceville. They'll have another shot with 14 seconds. And again, it's Burke trying the same move, and this time, same result. And now 7 seconds. They will get a shot as the buzzer will sound, but Harrison Bardwell goes well high and wide. However, a good performance by the Big Red of Lawrenceville here on their home field in the Prep A Championship. At halftime, it is 4-1. Still a competitive game here, and one that we expect to be competitive throughout the rest of the time. So we'll take a step aside. When we come back, it's the third quarter of play. It's live high school lacrosse here on Stride. we come to Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Halftime here at the Lawrenceville School, Fisher Field to be more precise. As it's the Lawrenceville Big Red with a 4-1 lead here in the Prep A Championship. Trying to win yet another one. As we begin the third quarter of play, it's the Hun School who will have to make some adjustments, down by 3 goals. The first half, we saw 4 goals from Lawrenceville, 1 from the Hun School, scored by Andrew Kay. Lawrenceville goals scored by Will Rice, he had 2 of them. Will All had 1, and Harrison Bardwell had 1 as well.
It's okay.
Good work by a number of different Hun School players and Lawrenceville players. And how about the defense of Lawrenceville? You often get overlooked if you're a defender. But Ben Baranker, right there in front of his goalkeeper, and Verducci, played a really nice first half. And John Whiting, who was momentarily in the frame as well, also playing well for the Big Red. 12 minutes on the clock. To the third quarter we go. And we are going, as it is the face-off won by Lawrenceville. Yet again, they've won that category. And nice move, with cheers from the crowd, by Bentley All. And now Lawrenceville sets up. Matt Angelo at the face-off X has been fantastic for the Big Red. It's Harrison Bardwell. And now a shot that goes high from the stick of Brandon Egan. And winning the race, Will All. And now Will Cabrera. Brett Renna eyeing him up. Back out top, Egan. And Bardwell looking for his third. Bardwell passes to Cabrera. And Egan receives once again, this time guarded by the midi Salcido. Trying to have his way, gets a shot on net, and it's guided over the crossbar by the goaltender Versfeld. Here's Sam Schluter. Excuse me, that was Brandon Egan. And now Bardwell's shot that gets through for a goal. Third goal of the, second goal of the game for Harrison Bardwell. 46th of the season. And a rocket past Versfeld makes it 5-1. This violation called against Lawrenceville. So Hun back on the ball. Andrew Kay and Grant Hansen. It's the captain, John Salcido. Salcido eyed up by Bentley All. Salcido bounces it across the way, and it's picked up by Andrew Kay as that shot goes off the side of the net by Grant Hansen. And a battle won by Jakite. And Muhammad Jakite brings it up the far side. And wisely passes it back to some space as Lawrenceville tries their luck along the right side. Ben Baranker, the defender, all the way into the offensive zone. Baranker protecting his stick well from Jack Ruddy. Good run by Baranker as he heads back to the defensive area. And Thomas Eric comes in, picks it up. Now behind the cage they go. It's Will Cabrera. Will Rice. He had 2 goals in the first half. Now it's Eric. Thomas Eric gets by his man right in front, and some flags come flying as he tried to pass it to Ben Burke, whose shot went high, but the penalty is called against Hunt. It's a slash against number 17 in Bryce Tolmie. So 1 minute extra man opportunity here for Lawrenceville, as you just saw on the replay. Back in play we go. Lawrenceville with a 4-goal lead, looking for more. And a good chance with this extra man opportunity. Extra pass. It's Cabrera falling down, and did he get it into the net? The referees are going to decide whether this is a goal or not. Let's see. Now a flag's going to come out. They're going to call a goal. So give us a good look. Will Cabrera. And they called a penalty against number 10, Sam Schluter. And Cabrera able to score through it anyway. And the score is 6-1. This battle won by the Hunt School, only for the moment by Liam Fitzgerald. And good work by Matt Angelo to secure possession there as he fell to the turf. So Lawrenceville, another offensive possession. And some whistles here, and a lot of chatter, and a timeout eventually called by Lawrenceville. So 7:54 to go, third quarter. Lawrenceville with 6 goals, Hun with 1. We get one more look here. It's a number of bodies hitting the ground as it was it was Jake Robertson who took some contact. So we are here in the third quarter. 2 goals scored by Lawrenceville here in the third, one by Harrison Bardwell and one by another attackman and Will Cabrera. Hunt School not able to win enough face-offs here in the second half to have their opportunities. Get a look at the 1973 graduate of the Hunt School of Princeton. Excuse me, I just said that Alan Fitzpatrick was graduating from the Hunt School of Princeton, graduated from the Lawrenceville School, of course, in 1973. MV Whitlow of the Hun School not too pleased. Here's a shot right out of the timeout and a quick goal for Lawrenceville. It's Brendan Egan who makes it 7-1 in the Big Red, running away here in the Prep Championship. We get one more look here. So many weapons all over the field. And Egan's able to finish. It's 1-1 by the Hun School. Trying to get it to Andrew Kay, but good defense by Lawrenceville. And they come out of the pack, Harrison Burke. Burke with some good trickery there, able to get it to Bentley All, now up ahead. Will All. Jack Ruddy closing on him. All goes to the far side. Sun starting to go down here, and the temperature has dropped considerably in the last couple of minutes here at the Lawrenceville School. The lights have been on throughout, haven't really needed them until the last 5 minutes or so. A beautiful facility here at the Get Sports Complex. Lawrenceville on their home field with a shot by Will Rice that goes wide, picked up by Ben Burke. Over there on the far side, loose ball. And another opportunity, bad angle shot goes across the goal mouth and rotating over, Gib Versfeld. John Salcido. Quickly doubled at midfield, Salcido. And the flags go flying. A little too aggressive was that defense by Lawrenceville. So the penalty against John Whiting. There he is, number 37. 6-footer from San Francisco. Just over 6 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. 6-goal lead for Lawrenceville. The Hun School with an extra man opportunity. Dubner. And now Grant Hansen. Salcido comes off a Hansen screen. It's not a ton of room to work here for the Hun School. Lawrenceville doing a great job here to defend that one. And it is brought down by Lawrenceville. Yet again, an extra man opportunity not cashed in by Hun. And Lawrenceville will be very content to wind some clock. It is just the third quarter, but a 6-goal lead. Certainly no hurry. Salcido able to get free. Off the side of the cage it goes. He had an angle on the near post. That's what he was aiming for. But it was just off the mark. So Hun quickly the other way. Jake Wright turns it over right into the stick of Ben Baranker. Tommy Bavuso spins it back here to the near side. He's able to get it to Will Cabrera, who slows the pace momentarily. Cabrera finds Burke. Ben Burke finds Will All. All chased down in the corner here by Brett Renna, the defender for Hun. Now back up top. It's Brendan Egan. And now Connor McDonough. McDonough again. Probing, going back. It's Egan. Egan making a move towards the cage. And back out it goes. Ben Burke now. Oh, he splits the D. Gets a good shot on. It's loose. And somehow another shot got on, but it was taken away by Versfeld. Will All was looming there in the goal mouth. A good defense there by Hun, or at least by the goaltender. And here they go the other way. The Raiders looking to get on the board for the first time here in the third quarter. Andrew Kay, the only one to score for Hun, has the ball in his stick now. Now it's Grant Hansen. Here's Bryce Talmy. Trevor Dubner has been held in check today. And he passes away. It's Bernsdorf. And Hunt gets it back. It's Dubner now. Too many Lawrenceville bodies there. Dubner spins off his man behind the cage, gets it in front, and the goal is scored. Cashed in by John Salcedo. And the Hunt School of Princeton finally getting on the board here in the second half. It is 7-2. We got one more look here. Nice extra pass. Salcedo camping out. And an easy finish for him.
Oh, they're recording?
So 2:27 to go. 7-2. Now face-offs as we get further and further along in the game, becoming so much more important. Every possession, especially if you're the Hunt School, down by 5. Loose ball. And it's going to be a violation against Lawrenceville. So Hun scoring a goal, winning the ensuing face-off. As Will All trying to wreak some havoc here in the back. Hun works out of it well. Big hit at midfield. Flags go flying. It's getting physical out there. And Muhammad Jakite picks it up, which draws the whistle. So the penalty going to get called against Lawrenceville. It's on Muhammad Jakite with a push. There he is, number 18. Jakite, a junior, 6'1", 185. Midfielder. So good opportunity for the Hunt School to rip off 2 straight goals if they can. Looking to take advantage of this extra man opportunity. They are 0 for 2 thus far in the game on these chances. Bryce Talmy trying to work his way in. Another flag goes flying, and this is going to go against Lawrenceville. So things starting to go Hun's way in terms of offensively, getting some good chances. Nice move here by Talmy. And he draws the penalty against the Lawrenceville school. It'll be Will All to sit down in the box for him. It's actually number 37, John Whiting, who gets the foul called on him. So 2-man extra opportunity here for the Hunt School of Princeton. These kinds of opportunities have to be taken advantage of if you're a team trying to claw their way back into a championship game like the Raiders are. First penalty is over as this shot goes away, and the Hun School will have it still with an extra man opportunity. But Muhammad Jakite's push violation has been served. Trevor Dubner shaking and baking behind the cage. Turnaround shot, and he scores! Dubner with a goal, and it's 7-3. 2 straight for the Raiders of Hunt. Dubner's first of the game, and boy, was it pretty. $14 goals on the season for the attackman Trevor Dubner. The freshman is Dubner from Glen Ridge, New Jersey. They're excited to have him at the Hun School of Princeton. 5'10", 150. Still a lot to grow into in terms of his body. When you're a freshman and you show the ability like he just did, you know that you've got a good one. And a good goal there to make it 7-3. 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. And yet another important face-off. So Angelo for Lawrenceville. Goes up against Fitzgerald for Hunt. Fitzgerald wins. Hunt with some good momentum, winning another face-off. But ball's loose and picked up by Lawrenceville. So Stephen Bray brings it up. Tommy Bavuso with the good defensive work. Bentley All could not connect with his teammate, but Will All is there behind the cage. 15 seconds to go. Prep A championship. Here from Lawrenceville. 5 seconds for the Big Red. A pass down low. It's all with the turnaround, and it goes wide. And that will do it for quarter number 3. 7-3 the score after 3 quarters of play. The Hun School, though, with 2 straight as they look to claw their way back into this game. The home team, though, with a 4-goal lead as we head to the fourth quarter. So for the sake of making sure everything is played the way it should, there's 1.2 seconds on the clock, so they're going to have one last opportunity with the Hun School. A launch down the field. The buzzer does sound. It's actually scored the goal, but the buzzer did sound. Pretty good play by Hun, full field. For nothing, though. So that's the end of the third quarter. We go to the fourth, 7-3. Start of the fourth quarter here. 4-goal game. It was 7-1. It's now 7-3 as MV Whitlow's Hun Raiders look for some late game magic here in the Prep A Championship. Trying to win their first since 2015. It was a Lawrenceville Big Red win at the Hun School of Princeton last year in the Prep A title game. And in fact, every year since 2012, except for that 2015 win by the Hun School of Princeton, it has been the Big Red to raise the Prep Championship trophy. In good position to do so here, but Hun with some good momentum. You get a look at the face-off battle between Fitzgerald and Angelo. Fourth quarter underway, and it's a loose ball here. Good physical play. Lawrenceville brings it into the zone. High up into the air. Good catch by Cabrera. Some substitutions as on the fly, it's Harrison Bardwell who comes in and takes possession. Near side, Will Cabrera. And now up top, Connor McDonough. McDonough found some space off a screen. It's Bardwell spinning, Bardwell shooting, and Bardwell scoring. Harrison Bardwell with goal number 3 on the game. He's scored 5 goals at least in 3 of his last 4 games. A hat trick here today. And the leading goal scorer on the team shows you why he leads in that category. Good move, gets himself free, and then fires the shot home. There he is, number 5. You see how the Lawrenceville school is feeling pretty good. Hun School inching their way closer back into the game, and Lawrenceville with the first goal here of the first quarter to increase their lead back up to 5 goals. This face-off, though, won by Fitzgerald and Hun. The Raiders want to get a quick one back. They do get a quick shot on, but Verducci makes the save. Hasn't been tested a ton, the new goaltender in Verducci. But when he has been, he's looked very solid between the pipes for the Big Red. Lawrenceville losing their starting goaltender. Oh, they've got a great chance here. One-on-one with a goaltender. And Versfeld makes the save. And yet another save that he makes. Versfeld has played really well here today, the captain of the squad. 6'4", 190 from Langhorne. Not too far from here. Lawrenceville stays with possession. Ben Burke somehow getting that through. Got it through the five hole of Versfeld, and he beat Brett Renna, who's not happy. But Ben Burke makes it 9-3. And it's Lawrenceville tripling up now. The Big Red, good angle here. Nice work by our cameraman, and between the legs, you see the great finish by Ben Burke. Burke's first goal of the game. Ben Baranker, the defender, now has possession. and plays it back to Harrison Bardwell. Ranker takes a little shove as he heads back to his defensive spot. Brandon Egan. And Connor McDonough in the middle. It is a goal. Brandon Egan flashing. Brandon Egan finishing it past Versfeld, courtesy of Connor McDonough. And Lawrenceville rolling here in the Prep A Championship. Timeout called by Hun to stop the momentum as Lawrenceville, rightly so, pumped up there on their sideline. 10-3 they lead. So goals scored on the Lawrenceville side by Will Rice. Harrison Bardwell has 3. Cabrera has 1. Ben Burke has 1. Hun School looked like they had started to figure things out offensively. At the last couple of minutes, it's been Hun who hasn't been able to possess the ball. Lawrenceville kicking it up into another gear and capitalizing on all of their opportunities. Hun School getting goals from Trevor Dubner, a good one. John Salcido scored. We're going to have coverage of all of the Prep Championship games, including the Prep A Girls Championship coming up next week. Busy week on the Strive Network next week, always is during Prep Championship week. And this is the first of the Preps. Boys lacrosse's schedule a little bit ahead of the other sports, including softball and baseball that we'll see from Diamond Nation. Make sure you tune in here to this YouTube channel. More live New Jersey, Philadelphia area, and New York sports. Hun School wins this face-off. They need a quick goal. Salcido. Andrew Kay. Kay scored the first goal for Hun. Passes here, and it's Grant Hansen who gets one by the goaltender. And it is a goal for the Hun School. It's 10-4. We get one more look. Grant Hansen's first entrance into the scoring column. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 6-goal lead for the hometown Lawrenceville Big Red. I guess you could call the Hun School almost a hometown team as well, just 4 miles up the road on the way to Princeton on Route 206. Violation against Lawrenceville gives possession to Hun. No goal is called as the whistle was blown, and they're going to call violation against Hun, and the Raiders are furious about that call, as it takes a goal off the board. In fairness, the referees did blow that dead well before the shot was taken. Now some penalties coming out, and maybe some frustration penalty flags coming out. as a cross check looks like it's going to be called. We'll await the call from the referees. You see them coming together to figure out who the guilty parties are. So a push is called against the Hun School. Extra man opportunity here for Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville turns it over. Hun trying to restart quickly and get the ball up the field. Under 8 minutes to go, down by 6. John Salcedo has been a primary ball carrier up the field for the Hun School. Finds his man in the middle, but Jack Ruddy was pestered there by some Lawrenceville Big Red. And here comes Will Cabrera the other way. Slows it up. Cabrera fakes the pass and fakes the shot, falls to the ground and is able to find a teammate behind the cage. And Will All Will Rice scored 2 early goals in this game. And a good spin move, good communication by Lawrenceville to let Rice know that there was a looming Brett Renna. And the Big Red continue to wind clock, keeping possession here. They'll eventually have to make a move towards the cage. And it's Will Cabrera trying to muscle his way through. Good defense by Hun. They force the turnover. And under 7 minutes, the Raiders take back possession. Still not out of it yet. Long pass upfield. Oh, they tried a shot from distance as out of his goal was Verducci. It'll stay with Hun. And they'll get a goal after all. And a flag comes in as well. Scored by Trevor Dubner, and it's 10-5. Going pretty wild over there on the Hun sideline, aren't they? Dubner, a good finisher. And despite the penalty that was to be called against Lawrenceville, he gets it past the goaltender and Verducci. Alan Fitzpatrick trying to put yet another prep championship on his resume. Hun has scored 2 straight goals and they win a face-off. It's a team that is noticeably affected by momentum, and they get a penalty here. Flag is out. Hun, though, with Dubner, cannot score. It is loose. Dubner still somehow picks it up. Fought for, and Dubner's got it in his stick again. Wow, like magic, he escapes that pack. Dubner behind the cage. And he spins and shoots a good one, but Verducci saves it. And after all of that, the extra man opportunity will come here for the Hun School. But boy, does Trevor Dubner look good there. It was my mistake. It was actually Andrew Kay who drew the foul. Andrew Kay and Dubner, both quality attackmen for this Hun School team. And 2 goals in a row for the Raiders. Now a chance for 3. As Lawrenceville gets called for an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So a 1-minute extra man opportunity as John Whiting is the guilty party. 5:53 to go. Hun still with life. And we're back to the action with Hun on offense. Salcedo receives back. Trevor Dubner. And now Salcedo. Oh, he found a man in stride, but Bryce Talmy couldn't keep it in his stick. And that is an important forced turnover there by Lawrenceville. With Hun finding their way back into the game. Able to clear off some of this penalty. Great long pass as it finds the stick of Cabrera, and a great chance for Lawrenceville, but slowed down by Bardwell. How about Verducci's long pass down the field, finding Cabrera, and now the whistle will halt play. The referees need to decide what they want to call. It's going to be Hun school ball. They're going to call a violation against Lawrenceville. So Salcedo with speed. Oh, they nearly turn it over, but it's picked back up by Bryce Talmy. Hun looking for the 3rd straight goal. Extra man opportunity is over. And the shot from the point is saved by Verducci. He's played well. Another good save there as Grant Hansen got a lot on that ball. But an offsides is called against Lawrenceville. They have been the more penalized team. This one against Brandon Egan. So yet another extra man opportunity here for Hun. 4:30 to go. And we await the restart here. It'll be Trevor Dubner to bring it out from the corner. Whistle blows, we're back to the action. Fake shot, back up to Salcedo. Lasitra back to Salcedo. Trying to find Talmy. And now John Whiting providing the defense, but it's picked back up by the Raiders. And Dubner. Another deflection. Lawrenceville picks it back up. Even on the extra man opportunities, the Big Red have been very tenacious on defense. 3.5 to go. Lawrenceville feeling pretty good here. Harrison Bardwell goes into the corner to Will All. Patient offense here from Lawrenceville. Egan off the screen from Bardwell, who came across. Now it's Will All on the far side. Under 3 minutes. And Bardwell. Flashing middle, finding Bardwell. Can't get the shot away. Empty net though. And a penalty against Hun. I didn't see a flag. We saw a violation, though, and it will be possession for Lawrenceville. And it's gotten chippy out there. Very physical game. A couple of unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. Certainly a good lacrosse rivalry, these two teams.
Hey, Connor, run high!
More time being taken off the clock by the Lawrenceville Big Red. And they will put another one in. Connor McDonough setting it up. As we get one more look, flashing Harrison Bardwell. And another goal for him. 11-5 the score with under 2 minutes to go. Lawrenceville turns it over. Here's the Hun School with possession for the first time in what seems like a while. Deflected here, it'll stay with the Raiders. It's Dubner. Whistle will halt play here. It's against Lawrenceville. Possession right back to Hun. Trying to work quickly. Andrew Kay. Now a spinning shot. That goes wide. Attempt by Grant Hansen, but backed up by the Raiders. So Lawrenceville will improve to 15-5. Still have the Interact tournament to look forward to. Here's Will All winding and firing. Excuse me, Christopher Lasitra with the shot on cage. And Verducci making the stop. Remember Toby Bergdorf going down with injury. Verducci stepping in and playing very well here in the Prep A Championship. 6-goal lead for Lawrenceville, but there have been some good chances for Hun. As the final seconds will tick away, it'll be the Lawrenceville Big Red to win yet another Prep A championship. And here on Fisher Field, the home team will celebrate. Congratulations to the Lawrenceville Big Red, an 11-5 final here at the Getz Sports Complex. So the final here, 11-5. Congratulations to Alan Fitzpatrick and company. 15th Prep Championship in 16 years for Alan Fitzpatrick and the Lawrenceville Big Red. Defeating the Hun School of Princeton for the second year in a row here in this Prep A title game. So we thank you for joining us here on the Shrive Network. Stay tuned for all of the Prep Championship games coming up over the next week and a half. here live on Strive. Of course, this video will archive right as a regular video. You can watch it as many times as you want. So, signing off here from the Lawrenceville School. Lawrenceville 11, Hun 5. The Lawrenceville Big Red are Prep A champions in boys lacrosse. So long, everyone.